go ahead. Let's do, the Vermander curse. Yes. You wanted to see me, Mr. Vermander, sir? Oops. There we go. Hannah, why aren't our profits as high as last month? I've been looking over that piece of paper you gave me earlier, and I don't like all the numbers on it. I can't make heads or tails of that dang thing. They raised the threshold on how much you need to donate in order to get your tax deduction, remember, sir? They did what? When was this? Sir, I've been reminding you about this for the last 8 months. But it's actually fine, though. You still end up saving way more money than if you didn't get the deduction, so... With the good Lord as my witness, I am being swindled. I will not stand for this. No one gets over on J.B. Vermander. No, sir. Not now, and not ever. But, sir, now then, where have I been donating all my hard-earned money to again? The hospital, sir. Hospital? Which one? There's only one in town, sir. The only hospital in this godforsaken backwater town, and they still have the nerve to swindle me out of my money. Well, I know exactly how to handle a situation like this. Prepare the ritual, Hannah, and go fetch me my robes. The ritual? But Mr. Vermander, sir, please. This is entirely uncalled for. The people in the hospital have done nothing to you, sir. Besides, the difference of profits between this month and last month is only about 1% less, sir. That's nice and all, Hannah, but I don't remember asking. Now go. We don't have time to waste. Notify me immediately when everything is ready. Okay, sir. Ugh, gross. Space is gross. Disgusting. Disgusting! Hello? Hello? Anyone home? I hear ya, I hear ya. Give a gal a minute. Yeah? Ah, hello there, Dr. Ida, I presume? That's me. Who's asking? Fantastic. I'm Morton, the nurse whose transfer request you received. Transfer request? What in the world are you talking about? You aren't aware? Surely you read the email concerning me. We don't get no regular internet out here, sonny boy. Only thing we could get out here is that old satellite connection, and we ain't got that either. But if you're here to help, then I ain't about to complain. You got a lot to learn, so you better pay attention, because I'm only saying this once. I'm all ears, doctor. When patients come in, I write their information down on this here clipboard. Wouldn't it be better to use the computer instead? No. The waiting room is over here. Ain't much to say about it. All the magazines are older than I am, and ain't none of them worth reading no more. Oh my. We got 8 rooms. 3 are occupied, the rest ain't. Mr. Langboyd is over in room 4A. He had a pretty bad back injury, but we fixed him right up. Miss Tammy Giles is room 6A. She needs one of them teeth pulled, and we ain't got many options for anesthetic, so I gave her some of that old-fashioned medicine I keep under the sink. She'd be a little dizzy for a while, but everything else went smooth as silk. Impressive! There's a woman in 2A, too. Poor thing cut her hand up real bad on her job, then tried to hide it. Her boss found out and sent her here. I ain't managed to figure out her name, so I wrote her down as Jane Doe on patch drop. Ah, a mystery. I wonder who she is. We ain't known to ask too many questions around here, Mr. Morton. We're here to help. Got it? Understood, Doctor. We got 2 bathrooms, an operating room, and something like a kitchen. Oh, excellent. The lights in here don't work half the time. We keep our medicine supply in the OR, but most of the bottles are empty because the budget ain't paying to refill them. And there ain't nothing ever in the fridge, so don't even bother checking. Oh. Does anything in this hospital function as intended? Not really. And that's about it. Let's head back onto the front desk so we can get you signed in and start your first shift. That old sign-in sheet is somewhere over there. I suggest you go ahead and start searching for it yourself, because I ain't about to come look for it. Understood, doctor. I'll find it. In the meanwhile, I better go make my rounds to check up on the patients. Come and get me if you need something. Ooh, we're playing as her now. Okay. Oh, look at her nose. Patient. Okay, so 4A, 6A, and 2A. Okay, so 2A. We'll start with 2A. How you doing, dear? Oh, okay. Hand is fine, no? You ain't got nothing to worry about. It'll regrow back good as new. Good. Thank you. You're most welcome, dear. Try to get some rest. I'll check back in later. Yes, yes. Everything alright in here? I'm fine, Doc. Matter of fact, I feel like I could walk out of here right now. Ha ha ha. Ow. See, he can't even laugh without it hurting him. This is exactly why I said, Lang, baby, please stay off the roof. It's dangerous. You could pay someone else to clean the gutters. But did he listen? No! He waited until I left for work and then tried to get up there himself. One little gust of wind and the next thing you know, bam, straight into the hedges. No, I could have done it if the wind hadn't picked up. That's not the point! You shouldn't have been up there in the first place. Doctor, could you please give this man something to fix his terminal lack of common sense, please? Sorry, honey, but we ain't got nothing to fix that. Now you two try to take it easy, alright? I'll be back later on. How you feeling, dear? Hey, Dr. Ida. What are you doing here? Still ain't sobered up yet, huh? Nope. That's fine, dear. At least that tooth ain't gonna bother you no more. Just give it some time and try to get some rest, okay? Okay. Alright, that's everyone. I better get back to Mr. Morton. Ha! She's... Dr. Ida, the phone started ringing while you were gone, so I answered it. And the caller won't stop going on about rituals and demons, among other things I don't understand. I think that it might be best if you talk to her. There's always something. Honey, slow down. Ain't none of this making sense. Please, you have to get out of there right now. My boss just summoned an actual genuine demon and now you're all in danger. Uh-huh. And who do you work for again? J.P. Vermander, madam. Who is that, doctor? He's some rich city boy who moved out here when he inherited his family's estate. A lot of folks around here have to pay him rent just because his family owns the land. Yes, that's him exactly. I don't know all the details, but there's a blood pact and a demon and a curse and all kinds of other stuff. You need to leave now. Once the clock strikes 10, you won't be able to leave. Honey, that's less than 2 minutes. Ain't no way we're getting everyone out of here that fast. My goodness, I didn't expect the stakes to be this high on my first night. But I'm committed at this point. Is there anything we could do to help our situation? I did go snooping into a few old journals kept by the Vermanders. Based on what I've read, if you can make it to sunrise, the demon will leave. There's a bunch of rules you'll need to follow in order to keep yourself safe. For example, every hour until sunrise, the demon will enter the place it was summoned to. It will travel down the nearest hallway in search of blood, specifically your blood. Its own rules prevent it from opening doors to search for you, so keep those closed. What room are you both in right now? The reception area? You'll need to keep that in mind, alright? When the demon arrives, make sure you're all in the same room as when the ritual started. If someone isn't, the demon will know, and once it knows where someone is, closing the doors won't stop it. If you're ready, I could tell you what to expect once 10 o'clock hits. I ain't about to let no demon run roughshod over my house of healing. Just tell us what we need to do, honey. Okay, here's what's gonna happen first. The demon places a lot of emphasis on windows for some reason, right? It'll try to use its power to open up windows around itself. You're gonna need, and I cannot stress this enough, you're gonna need to close any and all windows before the hour is up. Leave one open, the demon gets stronger. And you don't want that, alright? If you finish with everything you need to do before the hour is up, try staring at a clock. I'm sure it will help pass the extra time faster. I'll stay on the line just in case you need me to repeat something. Good luck, and please be careful. Okay, so we gotta go through... Okay, so that's down, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Close the door. Okay, so that's closed. We're good on that. Okay, that's good. Let me close the door. Close the door. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, the OR looks fine. Kitchen. Oh, you can see yourself in it. That's really cool. Okay. Whoops. I don't want to close myself in there. $11 p.m. Oh, so I need to give him that. Oh, I need to give him that. Or no, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. He was QA, right? No, that's her. Nope, okay. Close the door. I didn't close the door, so fuck. Why did it go from Morton? That demon, it was here. I had never seen nothing move that quick before. It swooped Mr. Morton up like it was nothing. Oh no. This is a house of healing. How dare that Vermander do this to us? We just want to help people. Believe me, ma'am, I know. We can deal with him later. Right now we need to focus. The demon will try to draw power from any lights it could get access to, right? You'll know it's inside a room trying to siphon power when the lights start flickering, when it happens, blah blah blah. No, I'm starting over. I love that they don't question that. They're just like, yeah, you just closed my... Oh, they're in different rooms now. That's fun. Okay, so the only ones with windows are 1 through 8. Okay. Time was 11 p.m. All the windows had been closed, and then it arrived. Here's what's going to happen next. The demon will try to draw power from any lights it can gain access to, right? You'll know it's inside a room trying to siphon power when the lights start flickering. When it happens, all you need to do is enter the room, close the door, and shut your eyes for a few seconds. You're really going to need to use the space inside your mind to focus for this to work. You'll know it worked when the lights stop flickering. And make sure you do it right, okay? If you don't, then... Doctor, you look tired. That's because I am. Now let me handle things this hour. You should rest. Okay. So we got... What we got at 11? Okay, Jane Doe. We gotta give her her stuff. Okay. There's no flickering. No flickering. No flickering.
Iden rings. Hi Cavos.
No flickering. Okay. No flickering. Writing is again. Anything due, please? Okay. Oh, where did...
Caboose the elf. Hi at Iden Rain's friend. Iden Rains. I'm cleaning.
Oh, I have to close the door. Pick up the meds. Okay. Nope. Adam, I brought your scheduled pain medication. Yes, good. Hey, there's some lady in the mirror looking at me. I believe that's you, ma'am. Strange things are happening tonight, and I need you to get back to your room, please. My bad. I'll go back now. Oh no. It's gonna get more. No! Okay. Gonna do that. And flickering. 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 No flickering. No flickering. Flickering. not in here, so she must be... She's not... Oh, there's flickering in here, though. Where the heck is she? Oh, she's in here. So many. Oh my bad, I'll go back now. Okay. I believe that's all we have to do. Oh, make sure her room... Yeah. Okay, the door's closed. The time was 12 a.m. All the windows have been closed, none of the lights have been left flickering, and then it arrived. Here's what's going to happen this time. You'd be surprised how much the demon's powers resonate with electronics. It can gain access into the phone line to try to gain power too. If you notice the phone continuously ringing, then that's exactly what it's trying to do, alright? Now this is going to sound crazy, but you'll need to pick up the phone and listen. Pay attention, because this part is important. If you hear anything, I mean anything on the other end, you gotta recite this mantra. Your presence is not welcomed here, you must depart immediately. Don't worry, you'll remember when the time comes. But if there's silence on the other end of the phone, then keep quiet. Silence means it hasn't properly figured out the phone's location yet, and you don't want to give it any clues, alright? I ain't as tired anymore. You can let me handle things this time. Sounds good to me, Doc. You take this hour and I'll take the next. Okay, so we gotta give... Who do we gotta give the meds to? So, Jane Doe. Okay, so we gotta get the... We gotta get the pills for Jane Doe first. Whoops. Okay. Nothing weird in here. Okay, nothing weird going on there. Nothing weird in here. Is it in the next room? This one? Oh. You listen closely. You don't hear the other side of the phone. The kid says that presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Okay. Here, this will help with easing the pain. Yes, good. Oh. Window. Good. Think we're set. One AM is for Boyd. Okay. Time was 1 a.m. All the windows had been closed. All the telephones had been answered correctly. But a light had been left flickering. Oh no. And suddenly the dimmer began to grow stronger, and then it arrived. Ah, dang. I think as long as we don't let it get stronger than that, I think we're okay. Here's what's going to happen next. There's something about the demon's power that resonates with TV signals. It will turn on any TV it can manage to gain access to. They never show anything besides static once it takes control. If it happens to turn the TV off, that'll kick it out for a while. But don't leave any TVs that's controlling on. It won't end well. Okay. So at 1, it is void. Okay. So we gotta... You listen closely. You can hear faint whispering on the other end of the line. It says the president and the phone has departed. Okay. Flickering. Oh, TV. There we go. Oh, window. Okay. 1A. TV's good. Everything's good here. Everything's good there. Oh, flickering. Okay. Okay. Need to pick up the meds. Okay. Nothing going on in the OR. Anything going on in the kitchen? Nope. Okay. 8. Anything going on in the window? 7. Sir, I brought you your scheduled payments just in time. My back is starting to act up again. Okay. No TV. Okay. Nothing going on in the bathroom. Oh, we gotta get you. Hey, there's some lady in the mirror looking at me. I believe that's you, man. Strange things are happening tonight, and I need you to go back to your room, please. My bad. I'll go back now. Okay, close the door. Come back in here. Okay. I think that's everything. The time was now 2 a.m. All the windows have been closed, all the televisions have been turned off, none of the lights have been left flickering, all the phones have been answered correctly, and then it arrived. There's one final thing this demon is going to try. Ritualistic candles. It has the power to manifest them inside its area of influence. It's vital and very important that if you see when you extinguish it. If you let it keep burning, the demon will be able to draw power from it. I won't try anything new after it gets to this part, so you don't have to worry about any more new rules. Oh, and I almost forgot something. This part is important too. Whatever you do, make sure you don't... Oh god, okay. was that? Oh my god. Gotta... Come on. There we go. Okay. Candles. Let's see, the candles are flickering. Close, close. There we go. Okay. It's 3 a.m. All the windows have been closed, all the televisions have been turned off, none of the lights have been left flickering, all the phones have been answered correctly, all the candles have been extinguished and arrived. I'm assuming 5 a.m. is when the sun comes up. Fine. Everything's fine here. You listen closely. You can hear shallow breathing from the other side of the phone. It says the person's phone. It's the part. Nothing going on in here. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Time was 4 a.m. All the windows have been closed, TVs, none of the lights, phones, candles. Okay. Last hour, okay. Anything weird in here? Nope. It's fine. Listen closely. You don't hear anything on the other side of the phone. Sense the presence of the phone has departed. Time was 5 a.m. Windows were closed, TV turned off, none of the lights, all the phones, all the candles. Sun began to rise upon our little town, and the demon could not stay in this world much longer. However, in direct violation of the Vermander Pact, no blood had been spilled that night. The most important part of the pact had not been fulfilled, which meant the agreement was now null and void. After generations of being enslaved to the Vermander family, the demon was finally free, and though it did not have much time left, it knew exactly how it wished to spend its final moments. Hannah, what in the world are you doing back here this early? Hannah? Oh, it's you. Don't you have some work to be doing? What do you want? Why are you looking at me like that? Where'd you go forgetting that you work for me, mister? I command you to get out of here. Why won't you listen to me, you stupid? Ho ho ho! The angry howls of the demon echoed throughout the town that morning, and then the estate fell deathly quiet. It turned out Hannah hadn't left the Vermander estate that previous night. She had been far too tired to return home after feeding instructions to the phone all night. Instead, she fell asleep in one of the manor's empty rooms. She was awakened by awful noises emitting from upstairs. Hannah climbed the stairs and quickly made her way over to the office. Inside, there lay J.P. Vermander, beaten, unmoving, and absolutely mangled. But against all the odds, he was still alive. Hannah had a choice to make. A large part of her wanted to simply leave him there, to give him the same disrespect and disregard that he showed to others. She turned to leave, but deep down she knew that this wasn't the right thing to do. And as bad as he was, she would not stoop to his level. So instead she called for help. In an ironic turn of events, J.P. Vermander's life was saved at the very same hospital he had tried to rid himself of. Despite their rightful and justified anger at the man, Dr. Ida and Nurse Morton treated him no different than any other patient, and he was soon on the road to full recovery. During his stay in the hospital, he was given a room near the front. Day after day, he watched the patients as they came and went. He watched as the hospital's only doctor and sole nurse did their best to help every person that arrived. And as he watched, he realized something. Those confusing numbers on that little piece of paper actually meant something. Those numbers represented actual people. People with lives and emotions. People that just wanted to get the help they deserved. It took a near-death experience at the hands of an angry demon and intensive stay in the hospital. But JP finally felt something that no Vermander had felt for a very long time. Remorse. And he vowed he would do everything in his power to try and make amends. However, due to the pact being broken, most of the wealth and power it granted was soon lost to crippling debt. With no other options, JP sold off his estate and assets to pay his dues. And the last remaining bit of his fortune was donated to the hospital. As a sign of goodwill, Dr. Ida let him stay in one of their vacant rooms until he could get back on his feet. He is currently working as a food delivery driver to make ends meet, as he wasn't qualified for anything else. Though he does miss his money and his old lifestyle. In the end, he's just thankful to still be alive. Morton settled into his new job as nurse just fine. Despite the rough first night, he grew to love the strange new town and its people. In the end, he knew that the decision to move here was the best one for both him and his daughter. Ida is still the best and only doctor in town. She plans to use the donation money to renovate the hospital so that they can provide the best care possible for years and years ahead. And now that they had an actual budget, she decided to hire on an accountant. Hannah happily accepted the position as her old job was no longer available. She's glad to finally have a boss that appreciates her hard work. Well, Hannah. And though it took a while, she did eventually forgive Vermander for all his misdeeds. The hospital had a bright future ahead of it, and everyone was on good terms. And that's all that mattered. Love it. Love it. Oh. All right.